This is John Paul Rai. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. Today, gonna do a stream about Stephen King, and I wanted to do this live because I know there's some diehard Stephen King fans who said they're gonna see The Stand anyway. Even though Amber Heard's in the show, they also said that it's not really his fault. He's a producer. He's not really making these calls. But today, Stephen King actually said some good things about Amber on Twitter. Well, not so many good things, but he tweeted out that she did a great job, and that alone is enough to turn off people. So we're gonna take a look at that. I got Charlie here, and it's a good topic for a live, so I could see what you guys have to say about King. I myself, I mean, I'm not buying his stuff anymore. His old stuff is his old stuff. He's a great writer. I'm not going to say boycott Stephen King. I hate the guy. But for me, I think that he might be on Team Amber. That's my personal opinion. So I'd like to see what you guys think. And we're going to look at the tweet. And I got Charlie here. There he is. He might not have been ready.
What's up? I was not ready, but hey, it's good to see you guys. I'm ready now.
God damn it. I spelled Stephen King wrong. You know what? I can't change it on the God damn it. It's always something. All right, you know what?
Shut it down.
What am I going to do? Who cares? I mean, what the fuck am I going to do? That's why I put King on the thumbnail in case I spelled it wrong. So, oh well. But you know what? Probably not everyone even knows about that. Let's see. Can I edit that? Hold on. Wait, hold on. I'm going to try to edit it for 1 second. How do you spell it? Fucking spelling. I hate spelling, man. I hate spelling.
Yeah, it's PH.
So yeah, it's
The pH balance is off on this comment, this tweet. It's crazy, man.
Wait.
I think just in general, like the stuff I've seen Stephen King putting out recently is not that good anyway.
I can't even remember how to spell it. I'm so fucking Stephen. Fuck you, Stephen. Stephen King.
Stephen. That's like spelling John with no H. It's just crazy.
I hate it. Terrible. Off to a bad start. 24 people. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Like I was saying, like some of the stuff I've read recently, it's just it's no good, man. I stopped reading 10 years ago or so anyway.
Okay, sorry about that. We got off to a rough start, but we're only 3 minutes in, and I'm going to make this a video anyway, because I just fucked up the entire live. Just kidding, I didn't fuck up the entire live. All right, so I changed it, Jose. I hate spelling. Look, there's hundreds of names out there. I can't spell them all. I'm always in a rush, and I don't care. I don't care anymore. If I pronounce a name wrong, I don't care. It doesn't matter. I really don't care. A word's different. A word should be pronounced correctly, but a name, nah. Okay. So, wait a minute. Oh, I gotta edit the stream. So we're gonna add it to the stream, and I know how to screen share now. It's working out. I'm getting better at it. Okay, can you see it? There, we got it. All right. So, what's up, Hound? What's up, Tao King? Just chill for a little bit and wait for some people to get here. So, Charlie, I'll ask you. So, what do you think of Stephen King? Just in general, let's say no Amber Heard involved. What do you think of him?
Like his early works, great, man. I think he's one of the best horror writers in America, like in our time. But like his recent stuff, man, it's not that amusing. I read this one book about like vampire cards. I didn't even understand it. I was like, what is he trying to say? Like, this makes no sense at all. So I think he's just losing it. I think he's getting old. He may be getting senile or something. I don't know how old he is, but
I remember he also said some kind of woke comments not too long ago, which I'm not into. Basically, he's like Mark Hamill to me. Mark Hamill got very incredibly political on Twitter, and I'm not into that. But the old Mark from the 80s and the 90s, and, that's cool. I feel the same way about King. I respect him. I'm not going to, like, shit on the guy's entire life because he put Amber Heard in The Stand. But then again, it's not a good look. So you guys could see here, He says, Amber, Lowen, Henry, everyone, the cast is so good. Now, a lot of people have a problem because he mentioned Amber Heard by name, you know? And if he didn't, hold on, I gotta take off my DMs there. We're live. Okay, take off my DMs. Not a big secret, but no reason to have it up there. So if he didn't mention her by name, then, people not say anything. Like, if it was like great cast, everyone did a great job, then, no big
Yeah,
deal. But he
he put
mentioned,
her in first too. She's
yeah,
right
he
there.
put
Like,
her in first, too.
yeah, you're right. If he just said, "Hey, it's a good cast," and like that's no big deal. But yeah, he specifically was like calling out people, and it's just controversy, man. Like, does he not know about all this stuff that's going on? Is he like me and he just doesn't follow the
No, he
news?
must know. He's in the business, man. It's a thing between Warner Brothers and Johnny. Johnny's name is huge. It just got everywhere. He must know. So let's see. What's up, Alan? How you doing today? Nicole, what's up? D Pensick, very good to see you. So Max World, what's up, man? How you doing? Always appreciate you
Yeah,
stopping
always good to see you,
by.
man. Yeah.
So I don't know. How's my title? I actually fixed it. What's up? Hey, from down under. Maybe he wants her to take a dump on his bed. That is very possible. Yeah.
What?
So I'm gonna just check my Twitter real quick, and I think he's got how many? I can't see how many comments from here. I'll check on my phone. I think he's got like maybe 200 comments by now or something like that on this tweet. Let's
They
see.
don't have the dislikes on there. It's got like 3,300 likes, but they don't have the dislikes on there.
Yeah, well, don't forget he's got 6.3 million followers. So, you know, obviously it's gonna have like some likes, right?
Yeah. What wasn't like that other one you showed from Amber where there's like 200,000 dislikes or something like that?
Oh yeah, that video is on like
Oh wow,
456,000 dislikes right now.
really?
So,
Wow.
okay, I can't even see likes, but I'm looking at the comments here, and I'm gonna assume none of the comments are good. And I actually retweeted his tweet. So let's see. Twitter needs to add a dislike button.
Oh, they
Yeah,
don't have a dislike button. Okay, I get it
no,
now.
they don't have a dislike button. Mr. T, what's up, man? 450K. Yeah, so right now it's at 457,000 dislikes on her Access Stand video. What's up, Renee? How you doing, Queen? So if you guys, before this said, you are seeing The Stand, you've loved Stephen King for a long time, had some people here, what do you guys think now? Does this change anything? Or you're like, okay, whatever. Or if you think Stephen King wasn't involved with Amber Heard or doesn't like her and got stuck with her through casting or, third-party sources, does this change your mind a little bit that, he's kind of like Amber, Lowen, Henry, great job? Does it, bother you he mentioned her first, which, a couple of people said? Let's see. So
Does
we
he have
have,
some kind of connection with her, like through Warner Brothers or something like that?
what's that?
Does he have some kind of connection to Amber?
I have no idea. I mean, he's been in the business his whole life. I'm sure he knows people at Warner Brothers, He must know people everywhere. So let's see. Margot says, this is my third reply. I've never repeated on posts. Have you any idea how many lifelong fans you've just lost? Disappointed former customer fan follower. So I see comments, like this. So Joanne Hess, who is a supporter here, says, I'm done. I cried all afternoon. I'm sick and sad and pissed. So I'm not sure if that was like a new comment from her or an old comment from her. I'm sorry. I don't know if that's like a new feeling from her. If she was one of the people who kind of gave Stephen King a pass or, was like, okay, I'm neutral. I don't know if she changed her mind recently. We got Peaches here now.
What's up? So wait, is this your retweet or these are comments on King's?
No, this is his tweet right now.
Okay.
What did Stephen King say? Well, Stephen King said Amber, Joven, Henry, everyone, the cast is so good. But look, it's not a big thing. He didn't come out there and say Amber Heard's awesome. Amber Heard didn't do this. Amber Heard's innocent. But, he put her name there first out of everyone. He's got 6.3 million followers. And this is a hint that he condones her being in the show. And if he didn't like her in the show, if he was on Johnny's side secretly, he could have stayed quiet. He could have said nothing. No one would have blamed him. You know what I mean? But he had to put her name first.
No, I think that's the key point. Like, he put her name first, and like you said earlier, like, he didn't have to put the names out there anyway. So he's definitely kind of, I don't know if he's supporting Amber, but he's definitely saying, like, he put her name out there, so he threw himself in the fucking lion's pit, man.
She actually replied. I don't see it now. And here's the original. Oh, here it is. So she actually replied. You can see right here. She replied. And she says, well, I think I can retire now. And she got 468 replies to that.
I wish you
would Night for that $2.99. That is much appreciated. I'm going to assume that you might be at work right now. So, yeah, let me know. I appreciate it. You super chat all the time. If you get a channel going or something, you let me know, and you will get some promo. And that was a cheesy rhyme. Much apologies. But thank you so much, Diamond Knight. Always good to see you.
Dude, is she going to retire? Like, if she would really retire, that would be perfect. Like, then I would be so thankful for Stephen King for making that comment. I wish.
She can't retire. She'd run out of money. I mean, I guess, like, well, if she lost the case, then that money will get sucked away, and she's ruined her, like, pretty much ruined her acting career. So she'd end up doing nothing. And let's see. Hold on. I got some more comments from Peaches I'm going to get to while we're waiting for a few more people to get in here. Got 37. I want to see if a few more will come in before I get into the comments of this. Okay. Let's see. So Charlie looking like he's in a boy band.
I'm in a boy band. That's like John and I are trying to start a boy band in our,
I'm not going to be in a boy band.
It's just really hot in here, man. My roommate keeps the heater on like full blast. It's like summer in here today. It's hot. Oh, Big Daddy was here.
Bone. What's up, John? How you doing, man? So, Bone says, I still like Stephen King because I can separate his political, personal beliefs from his work, but I will never watch anything with Amber Heard in it. But, Bone, what do you think about, Stephen King tweeting out and saying, Amber did a good job? That's okay? I mean, Just saying. Yeah, I don't think she can retire, really. I mean, I guess $9 million is enough to retire on at 34, I guess. I guess so. I guess it's a lifetime of money. If you had, my grandfather retired on $2 million, and he kind of ran out in like 30 years. So she's 34. And, if you spend it wrong and you get yourself tied down, and who knows what the future is going to look like in 50 fucking years when you're like in your 80s and late 70s. $9 million's a little risky to retire on, and she's got less than $9 million now.
Especially with her lifestyle, man. There's no way she could live on $9 million for even like a few years, man. She's crazy. She'll like party and just waste it all away. I'm sure if she tried to retire on $9 million, there's no way. Like a normal person could retire on $2 million, living a normal lifestyle, but not her. No way.
Peaches says it's only hot because I'm here.
Oh. It is. It's getting hot in here.
I'll let you be the judge of that, Charlie. What's up, John? Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I think so, man. I think AH has possibly done herself in. Well, I mean, definitely, but we'll see if it actually happens. If she loses the Virginia case, I really can't see her bouncing back from that. She should not bounce back from that unless we've really got a seriously crappy society. But the way things are going these days, we'll see. I thought the original Stan was good and was looking forward to the new version, but I won't watch anything with the turn in it. No bloody way. Okay, so Thomas, how do you feel about Stephen King with 6.3 million followers tweeting out Amber, giving her a little bit of a compliment, giving her a little promo here? So probably I'm gonna guess around 100 million to 200, not whoops, 100,000 to 200,000 people probably gonna see this tweet. Maybe more, maybe 300,000. That's about average for 6.3 million followers, maybe even more. We got a super sticker from Peaches.
Super
This is
sticker from
Peaches'
Peaches.
first one.
Thank you, Peaches. This means love in Japan. They do this little like love mark because it looks like a heart.
Hmm.
So thank
Do you want me
you.
to give that money to Charlie? I guess. I guess I could send that over to Charlie.
Put it towards the channel, man. You're doing all the work. You're giving these guys the latest news and stuff. So I'm just
Yeah,
hanging
we're
out
gonna.
with you and learning some stuff.
Oh, did you see what that? Did you see what that was, Charlie?
What was it? It was a super sticker.
Yeah, did you see what it was? It was actually a peach.
It was a peach. Oh, nice. It was an actual peach.
Yeah,
Thank you. Yeah, that
it
peach.
won't
Looks
focus, but it
delicious.
was a
I
peach. It was
love
a peach.
I love to eat peaches too. Like, thank you.
Oh, what happened here? I don't know what happened. I lost my screen share.
I'm just gonna say, like, I am boycotting Stephen King now. Like, I was on the edge with him. I was kind of like, I didn't really appreciate. I mean, I didn't enjoy a lot of his stuff recently, anyway. And after this, like,
Hmm.
I'm just done with him, man.
Yeah, I don't really have a big reason to watch his stuff or like the guy, or like I said, his old work is old work. It is a classic,
Yeah,
amazing book, and he's done some amazing things. But at this point in his career, and with the Amber connection, unless he comes out and says, "I made a mistake with casting her or something. I didn't realize it was this bad. I didn't realize she was a crook. I didn't realize she cut off Johnny's finger, committed perjury in Australia, got arrested twice." You know, but if he just rolls with it and is like, "Yeah, good actress, I'll use her again." Sorry, Steven, that probably won't work. You know,
yeah.
some fool will pick up Amber. Yeah, I was gonna say that, man. You know what? You know what, Mr. T, you're right. When she is done with the court case and when this finally, plateaus out, maybe a couple of months after the case or a year after the case, she might, latch on to the next rich guy.
Maybe Elon Musk will take her back in. It's like one of his.
No, he's not.
No,
And
okay.
you know what? I actually agree with a lot of things that he's saying politically these days. He's really, really, on the money with it. So, um, I'm gonna say that I'm not sure if he's actually paying for a court and everything. That's like fan speculation, and I need something, any proof, any kind of evidence. This case is about evidence. Something, anything, guys. Like I know it's our speculation. Elon Musk slept with her, but is he still paying her way now? I need anything you guys got as far as evidence, except your own mind and speculation, because I'm agreeing with a lot of things Elon Musk is saying these days outside of this case. So it he's like a little bit tainted because he slept with Amber. Unfortunately, not going to be able to forget, but
But it was a long time ago, right? So
yeah, it was before I think a lot of the details came out about the case too, about how guilty she was. I think it was in like 2017 or something when there were just accusations, before Waldman dug up everything, before a bunch of stuff started coming out. I'm sure he knew more than we did or something, but I just don't think he knew everything or thought about it or looked into it. When you have sex with two women in a hotel, you're not going to be like, okay, before I have sex with this woman, let me think about all the bad stuff she did in the past and decide if I want sex or not. I mean, it just doesn't work like that. You know what I mean?
we need two forms of identification, a background check before we can get this threesome on. No, he's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
doing
You know what I
that.
mean? Come on. Like, it's pretty bad, and after the fact, he could have handled himself better,
Yeah.
but we'll see. I'm thinking on it. I'm not gonna like throw him away because of it. I mean, you know, let's see. All right, let me change the subject. I'm sure some people disagree, but that's okay. You can say if you do. A lot of people may see what Stephen King said, but all the stuff about AH is out there on the net. The more people read about her, the sooner they'll find out the truth and what she's really like. Yeah, absolutely. I
Yeah.
mean, you know, what's up? How are you doing, Mr. James?
Yellow
This is what
beard.
happens when celebs. I'm not sure King is a celeb. Anyone famous, I guess, is kind of a celeb in a way, but he's more of like a producer, writer. Like he is a celeb, but if you get what I mean, not like an acting celeb. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's definitely a part of Hollywood, but yeah, I wouldn't consider him a celebrity though at all.
Yeah, he
I don't even
is, but
know,
he isn't.
like
He's
how
more
old?
behind the scenes.
He's old, right? He's got to be like 70, 80 years old now.
I don't know, man. That's a good question. I don't. That's a good question,
He
man.
looks old in that picture right there on his Twitter account, man. He looks like one of the characters from his books, like some like zombie writer that never dies and joins the dark side and starts tweeting how great
He's
Amber is.
he's 73, which is not. I mean, people. I've seen people in the 70s still relatively functioning, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
He's 73.
No, you can definitely function at that age, but you can also lose it at that age too. Like there's
Yeah.
the
Oh yeah.
possibility for
Oh
both.
yeah. Absolutely. My mother-in-law's gone. She's she's not even 73 yet. She's like 69. She's gone. She'll never. Followed him for 40 years. So what do you think about this, Margot? Let me know. Does this change anything? Are you disappointed? You know.
I'm disappointed. Like he was one of my favorite writers when I was a kid, man. I used to love his books.
Oh yeah.
They were
Look. I
really
still
good.
do. I still do. You know, Hound says Shawshank Redemption, The Green Mile. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're so good, man. He's done some great stuff. I'm not saying boycott everything he's done forever in the same way I do for some companies. You know, but
I
moving
forgot about
on.
Shawshank Redemption and The Green Mile, dude. Like I
Yeah,
boycotted them. I'm gonna stick with it, but man, I'm gonna miss
yeah,
like two great movies. I forgot
yeah.
about that.
Stephen King has made some really, really exceptional pieces of work throughout his life, and in certain cases, I say boycott everything. But in this case, I'm saying from now on, from the
Yeah, I think
stand
you're right.
on, then I'm done with him. But I'm not going to say anything bad about his works from the past or say don't buy it now because of this. You know what I mean? So I think
Yeah.
that's a pretty good attitude that's in the middle. Steven may just be thinking with his dicks. Even
Oh,
old men like to see a controversially hot woman on the screen. Yeah, you know, I guess so. I don't know what it's like. I mean, I can imagine when I'm 73, I'm not going to care so much. I don't care as much now as I did when I was like 25. So I could imagine when I'm like 55, I'll care less than I do now, and 75, and so on. So I don't. I honestly don't know. I'm gonna have to, get to that age and let you know. I'm not
I
sure I'll
really
still be checking out these lives when I'm 73, though. So
that you'll still be doing it, man. I'm sure you're gonna be doing it.
yeah, unless you want to come here and really walk into the sunset with Charlie, then I guess we'll know each other forever, maybe. So
I'm just Peaches always has great comments and stuff. Like she's definitely like keeping it interesting here, man. So thank you, Peaches.
yes, Peaches is shaking it up because you know, let's see, maybe summertime it'll get more controversial with whatever you wear here on the summer. All right. Changes everything. I'm the comment from earlier. I'm done. He's changed. Okay. Well, that's what I'm saying, Margot, is like you don't have to, I wouldn't you don't have to change how you look at his old stuff, like Dark Tower he wrote when he was 19. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
like
maybe just from now on, it's like I'm
yeah.
done.
Yeah, from here on in, I wouldn't buy his stuff, consider none of that. Like that's it. So, I mean, I can't say I would enjoy Dark Tower any less knowing he wrote it when he was 19. That was how many years before Amber Heard was born, even? You know what I mean? So, and I'm sure at 19 he was a different person.
I wonder if he's the one that's actually in charge of like choosing the cast. There's probably like some corporate bigwigs that are doing this, right?
Well, that's what people were speculating about. Like, people were speculating, like, well, I don't want to hate on Stephen King. I've loved him my whole life, so maybe he wasn't involved. Maybe like WB, he, you know, got stuck with her or something, but he didn't have to do this,
No,
you know?
that's true. Yeah.
What's up, Debbie? Hi, John. Hope all is good. I read The Stand, the book, which is amazing. S. King is an amazing guy, but he knew what he was doing on with AH. He knows what he's doing. He
Mm,
has to promote it. Bad choice. Yeah, I think so too. And with this tweet from today, after all the evidence is out, after you've seen Johnny's been dropped from a couple of big movies, and he does this, and if he was just a guy behind the scenes with like 100,000 followers, I'd be like, okay, he's got over 6 million followers there,
That's a lot.
So they probably asked him to say something nice. That could be, man, but I mean, they can't legally make him say something, and it's gonna hurt his career or his income or his profits, whatever it is at this point.
And if they asked him to say something, it's the way he worded it too. It's like you're saying, he put the names out there. He put her name first. So like it was either intentional, he did this on purpose, or like it was just a mistake on his part and just like bad wording. If they made him say something, like if he had to promote it.
Yeah, well, I can't pronounce that. The Gulliet. It's on the screen now. It's not a big tweet. It's not a long tweet. It's not, an award-winning speech. But like I just said 100 times, he's got over 6 million followers, and he put some positive vibes out there about Amber Heard. You could just say he was promoting his show, but if that was the case, he could have just said, okay, all the actors did a great job. And by the way, shouldn't like Whoopi Goldberg be first?
Yeah, right. Definitely.
She's like a huge. She's been in the business how long? Whoopi Goldberg? Like fucking 40 years or something? 35 years or something? And he doesn't mention her? Let's see. Max says, TBH, I can't believe that this whole thing with AH and JD went as far as it has. I clearly remember John and I talking about this way, way back when she was posting these cell phone vids on Facebook. Yeah, man. I mean, I think I jumped in one of your lives, and Mac, like I said, you could jump on here if you want. If you're gonna, chill in the chat, you could jump on here if you want, So you've been supporting so long, man. Definitely you could jump on here. And Peaches says, I personally won't boycott him. Firstly, I don't watch his stuff, and secondly, maybe his age is affecting his thinking skills, but I feel, yeah, okay, that could be, right?
Old, yeah. Maybe his judgment is not so great these days. So
yeah, that's like I said. No. You know why? Because if he's in good enough condition to make a deal, to get a TV show and pitch his opinion on it, he's in good enough condition to know, hey, I better not, tweet it about Amber Heard. You know what I mean?
But sometimes, like,
yeah,
he's in people's face. They're using their name. I mean, I don't know how much. I don't know his
right.
and I don't know like how he's doing. But this is his personal Twitter account. This is probably him or his close like group that's putting these tweets out. So your mic's cut off. I don't know if you can hear me, but I can't hear you right now.
Okay, how's that?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, no, good point, Charlie. Is that not everybody, upkeeps their own Twitter account? So you could think, was it actually him? But when I read his other tweets, it seems like he's pretty sharp. He knows what he's talking about, So it just seems like he's in good enough shape to do this. And no, it's him. I don't think it's his age. Peaches brings up a good point. Okay, he's 73. Maybe, that has something to do with it. So I know Stevie J's doing streams. There's nothing I could do about it, man. What am I gonna do? Like leave and jump on Stevie's stream? I'm here now, so there's nothing I could do about it. But yeah, Stevie's a great guy. Like I'd definitely do more with him if I could. Maybe he'll jump on here now. I don't know. But I can't do much about it, man.
I think Mac was kind of talking about like you guys were talking about the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp case when it first started, but like I'm looking forward to the future, man. Like if this Virginia case goes well and she just loses it horribly, like I'm just so looking forward to her getting dropped and like suffering and like she can't get any work and she's just like everything's
You're
put out.
Right. Well, yeah, that's gonna be the aftermath, right?
Yeah. Like that's what I'm looking forward to, man. Like that's gonna be just that's what everybody wants. And like I think the Virginia case is going to be much different. So I think Johnny's going to get justice in Virginia.
Oh yeah, I definitely think it might. So I'll see if Stevie wants to jump on for a few minutes.
How many people you got in the stream now? Because I'm looking forward to those comments on her
We
tweet.
got 88, 93, so jumping up a little bit. And we also got Tess. See, I can call you Tess now. Tess, what's up? Welcome to my. I'm just gonna call you Tess. So Tess, thank you so much. You super chat all the time, and
Yeah,
you said you have a channel. If you want to come on here, you can too. If you have a Twitter account, King screwed her just like everyone else has.
yeah.
Laugh out loud. And by the way, we got John Bamford in the channel, in the chat. Thank you so much, John. And I'll let you jump on too at some point. See how it's going. I like to mix it up, So might let on someone else tonight, but at some point, John, you could come back. So.
Are you talking about John Big Patio?
But yeah, Tess, thank you so much. I think I
Yeah.
forgot to read it. King screwed her just like everyone else has. Maybe he screwed her. Maybe he didn't. He is 73, so I don't think he's going to. So, what's up, Keely? How you doing? Keely Talks.
I have seen
Sounds like a
Keely.
channel. So,
Good to see you again. Thank you for stopping by.
but yeah, Tess, thank you so much. I heard Tess is a channel. You know what? I'm gonna make Tess a mod, and if Tess wants to put her channel in the chat, go right ahead. Hold on, let me see how I do this. Let me get to it. I added you as a mod, Tess. So if you want to put your channel in the chat, feel free. I think you said you were doing some kind of makeup and beauty channel, and we got a Justice for Johnny Depp as a new member. I'm sorry, Justice for Depp, but we know what it means, Justice for Johnny Depp. So thank you for that membership. Real quick on membership stuff, I'm having trouble getting up membership content, so a member in this channel is basically support to help me get up to normal content, and sometimes I give Charlie a little money, but not so much, because he's a big help and
I'm
he
just here.
spices it up with his whole peaches controversy here. But yeah, I stutter, I slur, it's all good.
But yeah, the support helps out a lot because John's always on here. He's working hard. He's always like, every time I talk to him, he's like, "Oh, dude, there's big news. I can't talk right now." Like, I'm like, "Okay, dude, I'll talk to you later." So like, this is the only chance I get to talk to him. So I'm happy to just be here and talk to you guys.
Yeah, and if you're a member, get me on Twitter. I'll follow you back, and I'd promo any member. Anyone who's supporting me, you have a website, you have a channel, you have a Twitter account, whatever it is, that's definitely a perk you'll get. No questions asked. You'll get some promotion. So thank you so much, and I appreciate it. And we got one from Al Jacob, which is euros, and euros are good these days, I hear.
Yeah,
It was so pathetic seeing SK bent over for populism and movement narrative pressure. I would have thought he was above being bullied by SJW trash. Good to know we're on the same wavelength about SJWs. And that brings up another good point. Maybe Stephen King just bent to someone here. The narrative. I mean, he could have, but that would be saying he's ignoring the facts about all the stuff that's coming out about Amber Heard.
Yeah, and he can't just say like, "Oh, I didn't know," because it looks like the top comment right there is like, "Hey, did you not see this?" I think 450,000 say not. Like, I think he should like change his tweet if he noticed that. It's like right there.
Right. Yes, and by the way, it's gained 7,000 since then.
Wow.
So we're really waiting for that 500,000 mark. That's going to be absolutely incredible. I mean, think about that. One YouTube video, 1 month up, 500,000 people.
Dislike.
The petition's not even on 2 million yet. That's been up for months. And this thing, almost 500,000, it's been up for a month.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Al, Jacob, very easy name to say, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And yeah, man, it is much appreciated. But I'm going to move on to Kevin, and you didn't miss any. There's no big comments. It's just this one thing right here. But, like I've been repeating myself, is, he's got over 6 million followers. So putting a positive thing out there about Amber is something that's definitely supporting her and bringing positive vibes to her. And we got Keely Talks as a member. Thank you so much, Keely. I hope that your kids are doing good. Keely's got 3 kids.
I knew Keely from
We know what
She
it's like.
mom with 3 kids. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. And, if there's anything you need, you let me know. And I probably can't do it, but I'll do what I can because I'm so
If you need promotion,
tied
he'll
up here. And,
do what he can. He's a good guy.
you know, so it looks like Stevie J will jump on for a little bit. So Stevie J, I don't think Charlie actually knows him. He's in the community of Johnny Channels. I've known Stevie since he had like 100 subs. He's from Australia, and he used to do movie reviews. He used to be Stevie J movie reviews. But we both kind of evolved a little bit, and he did live streams here. Not too many, but a couple of live streams like over a year ago. So, he's from
Yeah.
Australia.
Yeah.
I said that already. I'm such an idiot. But yeah, Keely, thank you so much. It is much appreciated. And, this puts more pressure. I got to get some member stuff out at some point. So much appreciated. But, still looking at that Peaches super chat. I'm giving that to you, Charlie. You deserve it. You deserve all 70% of it.
Oh, yes.
That's all we're getting. But, they're good, singing very loudly and driving me around. Yeah, I guess kids can start singing. My son was singing, 5-year-old son was singing really loud, fucking walking down the street. I was like, do you want to do this? Because in Japan, when a kid's loud, it's like 5 times more embarrassing. No, I don't know if it's embarrassing necessarily, but for some people, it's much more embarrassing than in the States. Like Charlie and I, we don't get embarrassed. We don't give a fuck, I don't think. But like, Japanese people, like, oh, my kid's singing in public. Oh my God, everyone's hearing him. He might be disrupting somebody trying to do something in their house, like quietly study. I'm like, who cares?
I don't care at all. Like my kids were like crying in the restaurant today. Like one of my boys was like on the table, like standing on the table. I was like, I don't care. This is fine with
Yeah,
me.
I'd rather them not like. I feel like a little bit like normal human. Like, okay, I hope they're not gonna go crazy, but
I had
let's see.
one little old lady, like woman. She's like, it's so noisy. She's like, urusai. And I was like, it's a family restaurant. I was like, come on, like
Yeah.
you got to expect families to be here. And if a kid's crying, like, then go to some fine restaurant. Don't complain to me at a family restaurant because I have a family. Like, but you're right. Japanese people are like a lot more sensitive than like an American stuff.
Let's see. We got Deb in USA, formerly known as Debbie in USA. Hey JPR, Best SK is trying to save the show. Too late, and by only mentioning AH proves he knows what's up. Yeah, he must know what's up, man. You know what I mean? I don't think he could. I'm not sure if it's on his mind. He's trying to save the show via one tweet, but yeah, and what he's doing is hurting the show, and he's hurting his reputation. Let me see what else is down here. So Joanne Hess says, same, ripping them up, tossing them out. Fuck you, Scrambler. You turn everything you touch into filth. So I guess what she meant is that, she might rip up his old books, right? Okay, so she goes on to say, I literally burst into tears when I saw this. I have been a diehard lifetime lover of his and read everything he's written over and over. To see him giving kudos to an absolutely vile monster of a human has gutted me. You must know what she is, Mr. King. Why would you do this? Yeah, man. Could it be that, like, in some weird way, he thinks it's like a real life horror thing, like a real life scary person he's putting in there for his art? Could maybe he be thinking in some weird twisted way like that?
That's a good point. Yeah. It'd have like some realism to it to have like an actual monster in his film.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe, yeah, because he's like 73. Maybe in his old age, he's getting a little bit confused between like, reality and, what's not real. And he's like, well, let me put an actual fucking scary person to a lot of people in this. You know what I mean? Like, she's scary for men and she's scary for women because she's scary to think about, the thought of being in a relationship with her. And for women, I guess she's just scary on all different levels.
Who is Joe?
I got a phone call.
Was that the wife?
Yeah, but you know she's got to go to sleep. It's 11:30. So
Yeah, but
anyway,
like, do you know Joanne Hess?
yeah, she's been subscribed here for quite a while.
Okay. Yes,
So
her tweets are great. I like the way she words these things, and like you can see how like upset she is, and she's got a lot of feeling in
hold
there.
on.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to see Joanne Hess on here. I didn't know she was a member of John's channel, but yeah, I mean that's a great tweet. And like I was saying before, like you can really feel like how upset she is, and I think she has a right to be. So I'm upset too, man. Like I said before, man, he was like my favorite author when I was a kid, and to see him doing this, it's just. I mean, I'm not gonna cry or anything, but I'm not gonna support him anymore. Definitely. Just looking at some of these chats. Let's see. I want to give a shout out to Peaches. Thank you, Peaches. Always happy that you're here. If anyone wants to know about me in Japan, all right. Somebody asked what I moved here to Japan. Like
All right,
why?
I'm back. Yeah,
Always
no,
back.
go ahead. You could explain why you moved back to Japan, or here to Japan.
Yeah. So I lived in America, and like I was working at a law firm. And like as a kid, I was like, man, I want to be rich. I want to have so much money. I want to be a lawyer. So I got my degree. I started working there, and it was the worst job ever. I hated it. And my cousin was living in Japan. He's like, man, come here and teach English for a year and like reassess your life. And I just fell in love with the country, man. It's great. Really peaceful, nice people. Like I'd much rather raise a family here in Japan than in America. So, I mean, America's great, but I just think it's a better environment for like raising kids here. So, yeah, that's why I'm here.
Okay, that sounds great, man. So basically, yeah, I would say that Amber's friends would be retweeting that.
I'm still looking forward to the comments on her tweet, man. Like, are we
Right,
gonna?
right, right. Okay, let's get into Let me see some of that. Hold on. So, okay, so Amber Heard says, "Well, I think I can retire now." So, let's see. So Joan says, "Please do." I'll give
Yeah,
It's Joanne. I read it as Joan. It's Joanne, I guess. It's one word, so it reads as Joan kind of, but okay. Tanya Campbell is a subscriber here. You'll see quite a few subscribers, I think, for this channel on here. Oh no, Diddums. No one offering poor turd work. Wonder if it's because she's A, a liar, B, an abuser, C, a thief, D, the worst excuse for an actor ever who actually can't act, E, all of the above.
I'm
You
going
forgot. She forgot criminal.
with. These are some great tweets, man. I'm loving this.
I suppose you can retire on the 7 million you've stashed away that you should have probably meant given to sick children and DV survivors.
From sick children and DV survivors. Oh man.
There's no shame in realizing the way you live isn't working. You'd be a much happier person if you did some worked on yourself. Okay, and we got Stevie J. We got the great Stevie
Yo,
J. What's up, man?
G'day,
dude,
mate.
the
How you going?
coming together. Yes. Sorry,
Is
man. It
that
was
is that a new room? I haven't seen that room.
It is, mate. It is. Moved out of the shed now, so
Okay, cool, man.
I'm
Well,
indoors. Yeah.
have you seen this tweet?
Which one are we looking at? Oh, is this the Stephen King one?
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at Amber
Yeah.
Heard's responses right now. I just want to stick with that because if I scroll up, I'm
Sure.
going to lose my place. But he
Yeah.
basically, it was not a big deal. You know, he just basically tweeted out and said, Amber, Joan, and someone else, everyone, good job. You
Yeah.
know, but he does have 6.3 million followers, and he's putting positive vibes out about Amber Heard. So obviously, you know, it's good promo for her, and it's not a good thing.
Yeah. No, I saw that, and I saw some of the responses, but to be honest, I didn't get too far into it. So interesting, very interesting to see what people have been saying.
Well, how do you feel about King, like as an author? Or, you know, what do you think?
Well, I think he's a good author overall, but I think the way I see it, he sort of puts the blinders on with this, like a lot of people. He's just kind of okay, she's part of this this show, and I'm not gonna say anything bad about her because, well, she's in my show, and that would be bad press. So I think he's a good author. I think all of those things, but I think I'd really love to just see some people have a moral compass, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
take the time to look into some of this a bit deeper. Look who it is you're working with. Look at what she's done. Look at the evidence, and just actually have some moral conviction is what I would say. Instead of just ignoring it.
Some people are speculating. I mean, I think it's very late in the game now to not know what's going on, but some people are speculating he's 73. Maybe he just doesn't know all the details. You know, I think probably he does, but that was a speculation.
Yeah. Well, I suppose you'd have to look at someone like him and turn to maybe a publicist or, you know, somebody in his own team, marketing team, and expect them to be making him aware of it, because it's a big issue. It's not like it's some small little thing that's off to the side. It's been going on, like you said, for years, and it's a huge issue. So whoever he's got,
the media
whether it's an
attention
agent or whoever, to not be able to or not inform him of what's going on seems a little bit far-fetched to me. And so I think he probably does know at least about what's going on at a summary level, but maybe he doesn't know all the details, but he definitely should.
Yeah, I agree with you. And like you're saying, like somebody in his team has to know. If he said, "Oh, I didn't know," you know, I don't follow the news, but somebody knows. Somebody that's like running his Twitter account or his publicist or somebody, definitely.
Yeah, this comes up once in a while with this case where someone happens to defend Amber, who's in the industry or something, or, you know, say something positive, and someone's like, well, maybe they didn't know. Okay, the Warner Brothers thing. People are like, well, they didn't know, you know, with the Johnny telling lies. I'm like, they fucking write pop culture jokes for a living. And you're telling me they didn't know what was going on with one of the biggest names in pop culture who also works for their company? You've got to be really fucking stupid if you think they didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah.
Just saying, you know. But I put your
100%.
channel in the chat if anyone wants to subscribe to Stevie J.
Thanks,
His
mate.
link in there. So I see you're on 6,500 right now, you know. So
nice.
Hopefully we could pump that up. And I remember, I think we met when like we were in below 1,000. I think both of us were just you know. So
you said that you started out with like movie reviews. Like, what are you still doing movie reviews now, or what are you doing these days?
No, now I'm just pretty much doing all Johnny Depp videos, pretty much.
He's on the case. He's on the case.
Yeah, so I started out doing the reviews, but you know, in all honesty, people just don't care that much about movie reviews. So there's not that much that much traction in it. And it was around that same time when I was realizing that I came across the Johnny Depp case again because I'd seen it and I'd watched E-Hacker's videos on it and stuff as well. And I've just decided to take a deeper look into it. And much the same as other people who cover the case, once I started looking deeper and deeper and deeper, it was like, well, I can't stop talking about it now because it's so ridiculous and it's so it's such an injustice. So that's what I've been doing, just talking about the Johnny Depp case. And there's so much to talk about. I mean, you know, E-Hacker knows all about it. There's so many court documents. There's so many different things that come up.
And you know what's amazing? You know what's amazing, Stevie? Yeah. Like we all take slightly different angles and we never are in contact. It's like I do like Twitter, Instagram, social media a lot. You do like about the abuse victims a lot and about, you know, the live stream with them and about, you know, the petition a lot and like Lost Beyond Pluto does like the law stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like so we all do different angles and there's still so much to talk about.
Yeah, you're right. And, you know, trying to so I just on my stream I did just before, because I haven't done one. I've been away for about 3 weeks, so I haven't done one for a while, and so there's a lot to catch up on with Adam Waldman. Basically, just dropping a microphone every day. So, I was trying to recap all of that, and really, I would normally do probably a stream each day just on his tweets. So there's so much to cover, and then with the court documents as well, and yeah, like you said, one of the things to me that that I didn't initially think of, but that I started to after a while, was the impact on domestic violence victims, and that's why I started doing interviews with people and getting them, letting them share their stories about how the Johnny Depp case relates to them, because I'd never thought of it before. But when I found out there was so much support for Johnny Depp from real victims, not Amber Heard type, but real victims of domestic violence, I was really taken aback, and it was really interesting to see, though. Really interesting to talk to them too.
No, I know. And, I've been following you, although I don't really comment so much. I've seen you doing streams. I saw the one with Greg Ellis for a little bit, and I see you took a week or two just to do streams. I don't know if it was daily, but I think you did like a string of streams and stuff like that. So I've been checking up on your channel.
Yeah.
So looks really good. I love your thumbnails too.
Oh, thanks, mate. I appreciate it. I'm trying.
One thing I was curious about was okay, so King is kind of working with Amber, but are there any movies that King and Johnny Depp have worked together in? I'm not sure.
Good question. I can't remember. Yeah, it's a good question.
I think there should be, because Johnny Depp does some dark stuff, and he's one of the all-time greatest.
I don't know. Maybe someone in the chat knows. Nothing comes to mind right now, but I'm not someone with deep knowledge of movies and actors and who did what and everything. I'm pretty I don't know.
Nothing comes to mind for me, but nothing's coming to mind for me, but
it's nothing
could be wrong as well.
Directly, they're still kind of in the same genre. A lot of the kind of darker movies and kind of horror.
Rich says he'd love to see us talk about Wonder Woman. I haven't seen it. The new Wonder Woman. I heard it was pretty bad. I have not seen it yet. Stevie, have you seen it?
No, I haven't been to the movies in 12 months because of the whole beer bug thing.
Well, I think it streamed. It didn't make it to the theaters.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I saw ads here saying it was going to come out, but
I'm pretty sure it streamed, or it was both, but it was definitely available on stream from the same release time it was available in theaters.
It was the second one. I watched the first one, man, and I fell asleep during the first one.
People are saying Secret Window. Maybe Johnny Depp worked with Stevie King. They must have met at some point.
Yeah, so that makes this tweet worse. If he's worked with Johnny Depp and they have this relationship, and then he's gonna tweet this out, that's just a backslap to Depp, man. That's horrible.
Crazy.
Steve, if it helps, I know I'm not anyone notable.
If you look at everything that anybody has said about Johnny Depp, who's worked with him, they only say that he's the nicest guy ever, the best guy.
You don't all hear those things, anything negative ever.
Yeah, it's crazy to me to think that somebody like that could support Amber Heard after everything that Johnny's been through with this. It's insane to me, it really is.
I agree. I got to take a comment real quick from let's remove this for a minute. From Peaches. Stevie, if it helps, I know I am not anyone notable, but I am a domestic abuse survivor. If I can help you in any way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go on a stream or something?
Yeah, do a video or something. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Well, I don't want.
Well, look at it. To me, what it's about is, so Peaches, if you're wanting to share your story, that's what it's about for me, and I'm happy to provide the platform for that. People I ask are people who generally volunteer and come forward and say, I'd really like to share my story with everybody, and I'm happy to provide the platform, ask some questions, and sort of walk people through that. So Peaches, if you're interested in that, absolutely, feel free to send me a message on Twitter or an email or something, and I'm happy to absolutely catch up.
I don't think it's gonna
kind of my YouTube wife, so you came on and it's like, well, this guy's pretty cool, you know. If there's anything,
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Stevie, Peaches and Charlie are kind of like with each other, so I don't know if like that's gonna be cool with him. And she started it. He didn't. She started it. It wasn't on Charlie's end because Charlie's a nice.
I was like, well, hey, welcome to the channel. I kind of, I was definitely.
Yeah, she started it. Charlie is a gentleman, and we're running with it because it was her decision to start it. But I'm not sure if that would go so well, man.
No.
And she didn't say anything. She just cut right in there. Hey, Stevie, But all right.
No, but definitely
I'm just
together.
here.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah,
I'm just here.
I don't know. I'm sure it was a serious thing, but it's Peaches, and if Charlie's not involved, I don't know if it's gonna work out so well.
I'm gonna be heartbroken. I'm already like on the verge of having a heart attack. Peaches, like, what are you doing?
Benny and June.
Like I said, I'm just here.
So
providing the platform, that's it.
All right, let me get to one or two of these.
Yeah, well, I was really interested to see
responses to Amber Heard. So so Stevie, Amber Heard replied to the tweet and said, "Well, I think I can retire now," right? And then she got over 400 replies to that. And this one here is a Turd Award 2021, category 7 for me, 0 for the kids. Amber Heard bugbear.
Nice. Was that Joanne again? Joanne is like.
No, that was Mega Provatis from Germany, so I can't read that last name.
It's classic.
Imagine if your child was sick in that hospital and you thought a donation was going to make the best difference in your child's life, then realize actually that money was never coming. Serious but true. Serious but true. Mm-hmm. Well, this person says love of my life with Amber Heard.
It's probably Amber Heard's like second account.
No. She has some defenders.
Happy retirement, yeah.
Happy retirement. Yeah. Never forget. Okay, thank you, princess. This just breaks my heart. I'll give you a heart. Abuser.
Yeah.
I wanted nothing with her fingers.
I love that. I love that.
They even put
the hope and a dream, wasn't it?
Like shirt on the little icon. That's great.
Like sometimes I kind of feel like an idiot. Like, all I'm doing is like making fun of this one person, but in her, I think in this case and a few other cases like Kathleen Kennedy, gloves off, no holds barred. I don't really give a shit. This is it. I mean, she deserves every last bit of it until she shuts the fuck up and gets out of society, basically.
Yep.
See, here we go. I'm proud of you, Amber Heard. You deserve it. From Amber Heard Daily.
Oh God.
And Amber Heard Daily has 1,600 followers, and she's not following anyone, so those are probably followers.
Oh, that's crazy.
Hey, Amber, get in touch with my realtor. They've got this quaint retirement chateau you love.
Where is it? That's like the Mexican prison where you do not want to be there.
Yeah. You don't need to think about it. It's happening whether you want it or not. You're retired. If Ayatollah saw this, he'd probably call me out and say I was being, unfair and toxic. This is toxic, guys. Mary Bolden, who I think is a subscriber here and has a picture on Twitter, but not on my channel or our channel. Might be a subscriber to you too, Stevie. But it might be a different Mary Bolden. There needs to be a thumbs down or angry emoji of some kind. I have been trained to know the signs of an individual who has suffered abuse, and it was not Amber on Johnny's receipts. Yeah, absolutely. People have said this. Like, she does not act like a victim of abuse.
No.
So.
Not at all.
That's the thing.
Yeah, and they definitely need like a dislike or thumbs down button on Twitter, man.
We love you. Stay strong.
I think I just threw a little bit in my mouth.
Yeah. Cringe. Absolute cringe.
Yeah. Stay strong. I actually checked out her scenes in Aquaman, and they're just very average, very bland,
Yeah.
Make us happy by saying goodbye. Excellent point. Terrible actress, worst ratings. Yes, do it. Hurry up. Goodbye. Please retire. Your time's up. Stephen King, you can retire too if you think she was worth ruining your series. Yeah, I mean, he's already set. He's rich for life. It doesn't really matter to him, but, yeah, I guess he could, piss off. Openly Black Wonder Woman says, good, do us all a favor and go away. The only reason I'm watching is to watch your character die. It's the best part about you being in it. Yeah, I've heard that too. People like watching so they could watch her die. I'm not with that. It's fake. I know she's not dying anyway, so it doesn't really do much for me.
Yeah.
But I've heard that.
See though,
What's up, Amy?
Did she die in Aquaman?
No, maybe she dies in the stand.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the stand she does. She must in the stand. I'm not watching it, but she didn't die in Aquaman.
There's gonna be lots of nice like GIFs, the GIF files of her dying, I'm sure. So.
Oh yeah, right. GIFs. Yeah. That's true. I didn't think about that. No, you're not alone. So this Iger guy here says, no, you're not alone. He's got 4 followers. Oh, wait. Wait, no, you're not alone. And, because I'm going to make this place your home. Okay, there we go. Okay. I thought maybe he was on her side. So, yeah. It's a very, no music. They hit you real quick on that, so... That actually might have got this even like 2 seconds. Sometimes the AI picks up, but okay, probably not. Just hurry up and go. Oh, there's Keely Talks. I think she was in the chat before.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
she was.
Yeah. There's Keely Talks. So I'm trying to get to the chat, guys. Just kind of tough tonight because we got these comments. We got Stevie here and we got Charlie here. So I'm gonna try to get to some comments when I can. Just hurry up and go. Yeah. So I'm gonna give you your first heart, and I'm gonna retweet that.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like it.
So Keely Talks is actually a member here now, so thank you so much. And you got a retweet from me, and I hope it gets you more followers. So yeah, that would be great. And she says she is a survivor also of DV, which she told us yesterday. I remember that.
Yeah, she told us.
Yeah, thank you so much.
That was nice. Thank you.
And this is a
really Japanese-looking character. Wow.
This is pretty nice. Shut the fuck up, abuser. It's pretty straightforward.
That's very straightforward, but accurate as well.
Straightforward but effective. You know what? I'm gonna retweet that too. I guess people know what that's about. Got Adam Waldman's tweet here. All right. So love the show. Hey, you could like the show, and this dude's got 23,000 followers. So, okay. All right, dude. I guess he's not actually... I guess you could like the show, I mean, for its story, for the... I guess. You can't say she ruins the show completely if it's a good show, but if you know her, then you can't watch anything she's in without vomiting, so...
That's the kind of comment that Steven should have done. He should have been like, oh, I love the show. Good job, everyone, instead of like putting the names out there. If you put just a general comment, it's not so bad.
Well, this person's... Oh, I gave it a heart by accident. Took it away. I took it away. I'm so proud of you, Queen.
I'm feeling ill after that one.
Yes, please do. Desperate need PR, wondering who are the ones contacting everyone for you. And as you could notice, there's pretty much nothing here. Not nothing, but there are very, very, very few, complimenting Amber. They're pretty much all for Johnny. All justice for Johnny Depp.
Yep.
Clown license. Okay. See, nice job, Amber. Seems serious, So they're there about 1 in 15 or something. Wish I could believe even a single word you say or write, but I can't. Right? Please do us a favor and retire. Please do. As far as it's almost pretty much like maybe 1 out of 20 is for Amber. Like seriously for Amber.
Yeah.
But it's a pretty bad ratio considering it's Stephen King and it's her tweet. It's not even on Johnny's, social media or anything.
Yeah. But it's funny how she says, like, she should retire, like she's had this big, long, illustrious career. She's been in basically nothing. She's a nobody, and people only know who she is because she made these allegations. So you could retire and nobody even notice. Nobody would ever care.
Yeah, that's a good point. I've mentioned that before. Is that she's not even actually like an actress. She's somebody who married Johnny Depp and got a bunch of jobs from people because she married Johnny Depp.
Yep.
I think Stevie froze.
Ah,
But it's a pretty good position. It's not a bad position. It's not like some weird like mouth hanging open or anything. So
Really, on my screen, he's still moving. I got the live on your YouTube channel, and he's still going.
really, it froze here for me.
good. I'm still here.
Oh, there you go.
That's good.
All right, I
I'm
don't
back.
know. So anyway, I'm gonna see about some comments because I haven't been able to get to them. Elsie, I did not know about the abuse. I was still pretty young when that happened. I think I was in middle school. When what happened? In 2016? You're in middle school, you mean? I guess you mean?
I think that's
yeah.
what I mean.
So I was like right here 4 years ago, like married with kids. And AH ruins the show, in my opinion. That's a very, very popular opinion. Twin says, I saw people tweeting her the instructions on how to deactivate her Twitter account, which really made me
Here's how to do it. Retire.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So Steven's post got annihilated. Yeah, you could, I guess, kind of say annihilated. I mean, yeah.
Wasn't like 450,000 dislikes, but yeah, they're definitely the majority of the comments.
There are no dislikes, but yeah, there was quite a bit of, negativity about that. AT is the perpetrator of abuse, and the Me Too movement needs to stop their vendetta against JD. Well, I guess he meant AH, but okay, we got you.
I think they meant Amber Turd.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
The agreed upon term.
That is a beautiful award to receive. I think she was talking about like the Amber Turd or the Golden Turd. Somebody, but that was pretty good.
I like that one.
Absolutely. So, let's see. I saw people tweeting her the instruction. All right, I read that already. That was a really good one. What's up, Kath? Good to see you. She will taint any project she is involved in, even past movies. Yeah, that's true. So even movies she was in the past, people are like, well, I'm not going to see that anymore. Or, I'm going to recommend people not see that anymore. So she even retroactively ruins things.
Yep.
Looks like everyone's getting quiet. There's another one. Proud of you. I almost instinctively give it a heart, but I'm not giving it a heart. See if we can find them more memes. There's one. Space Karen. So here's the thing. I don't hate Elon Musk because I agree with a lot of things he's saying, like politically these days. And I think he slept with her in 2017. Do you know, Stevie?
Oh, officially they got together very shortly after the divorce with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, but unofficially. So if you look at the subpoenas that and the request for documentation and the dates, they go back as far as 2013. They're looking for they're looking for communication between Amber Heard and Elon Musk back in 2013.
Oh, right.
I think they had a relationship of some sort back that far, but as far as hooking up, I think it was more somewhere around 2015, actually, when he was visiting the penthouse, and she got a key for he got a key pass for the garage and for the elevator and everything. I think that was
about the whole situation. I thought it was just this like one night fling that just happened, but if it was been ongoing since like 2013, 2015, that kind of changes things a little bit.
Yeah, it was a long time.
Right. Yeah, but what I was saying is, right. I'm just thinking, how much of the abuse did he know about?
Right.
What is my big question? And like if he's with her, like I guess he's gonna believe her because he's with her. You know what I mean? Like, you tend to believe people you're with, so
Yeah, and
it's tough.
you know what she's like though. She would have been telling him, everything's great, everything's rosy. She wouldn't have been making herself out to be anything other than an absolute angel. And
Yeah,
she was probably saying, "Oh, Johnny this, Johnny that," and going into Elon's arms, being like, "Oh, telling him this, not actually thinking it, but telling him, oh, you're kind of my savior, uh,
yeah,
you,
yeah.
yeah, you're helping me so much." But there's also, and it's only rumors. It's not really anything proven. But Elon got seen around the same time as he was with Amber Heard, with bruises on his face as well. So
Right.
was he?
Yeah, maybe.
He could have been subject to it as well. But I just want to see him finally have his deposition, because he's been dodging it for so long. I want to
Well,
see what
he's the
actually
richest man in the world now, so if anyone could dodge it, he can.
Yeah, well, I've been joking. I've been saying he's up in his spaceship, just saying no one can serve him the subpoena because he's in space. Yeah.
I could only imagine the richest man in the world has some connections and ways out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying, if anyone in the world can get out of it, it's him. So, I mean, we don't need him. I mean, there's a mountain of proof aside from him, but obviously every detail, every event helps.
Yeah.
So we talked about the speculation that Elon Musk was helping out Amber Heard a lot, but like, have you found any evidence at all about that?
Right, I was saying that there's not any actual evidence he's helping pay her court fees and things like that.
No, not with their court fees, but there's, well, look, and technically there's no evidence, but I think that Johnny's team actually has it. I actually think they have the evidence, but Adam Waldman alluded to the other day the fact that Elon Musk got a thank you tweet from the ACLU for being one of their best donors or biggest donors.
Oh, right.
And linked that with the donation check of $500,000 on Amber Heard's behalf from an anonymous donor. And you read through the letter that they wrote, and it says, "Thank you for recommending this anonymous donor to us, who actually gave us the $500,000."
Right. Okay. Well,
so it's not her. It doesn't say Elon Musk, but he is rich.
Anonymous donor, right? It's got to be him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Well, we were thinking like helping her pay lawyer fees for court things.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think there's anything of that. There's nothing. Right. There's nothing. No evidence of that. Say
he might have helped her cover that up, but he actually did just donate to a children's hospital in reality, is what he did.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was like a good thing and a bad thing in a way.
Yeah. Of course.
So, he didn't, not like he donated like $7 million and helped her to cover up the whole thing. You know what I mean? I mean, he actually did something bad for her. It actually fucks her because now it makes her look bad because it wasn't the amount she said it was. So it wasn't even really a good thing,
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other thing too is that as far as paying the legal fees, well, she's told another lie now and said that she needed the $7 million from the settlement to pay for the lawsuit that Johnny was bringing against her, which wasn't until 18 months after the settlement. So she somehow knew that she was going to be sued.
Yeah.
But she does have $7 million, so she could be paying her own legal fees.
Right. Yeah, I was going to say that. I mean, I guess they add up quick from what I understand. I don't really have a good, way in my head to know, but I hear they add up pretty quick.
Well, I can give one example. So in the in some of the Virginia documents, so there was a request for information from Amber Heard's team put forward.
Right.
And it took her lawyer, Elaine, whatever her name is, I think it took her, she said, 80 hours or something to put it together. $22,000 cost.
Yeah,
so
that's nuts.
Yeah. And that's just for one document that was about 20 pages. So when you think about the thousands of pages that have been put together so far, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's exactly what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So some point she'll just be sucked dry. Like this Virginia case is still not even started yet, and I'm sure she's gonna need a lot of help on it, and it's just such a waste because there's so many lies to cover up, and there's so many things that she's not going to be truthful about. She's going to have more and more documents. The more lies you have, the harder it's going to be to make those documents look good and look truthful.
Yeah.
So,
and Walden
anyway,
is like on top of everything, man. Like from the little bit you show me, like he just has like all his evidence like in place. Like he's just gonna kill it in the courtroom, and like he just seems like a really good lawyer. I don't know. I've only seen a little bit from what you showed me, but
well, Adam Waldman's off the case right now.
Oh, really?
Because of his actual social media. He went a little overboard on social media, is what the court said. I guess they kind of have a point. I don't know. I understand what they're saying, but he was on the first case, which was a no-win. It was a corrupt case. So, but
it was a hypocritical ruling, though. Anyway, because Amber Heard's side has been just as public with everything they've done as well, and
that's true. Yeah, that's true. That's true too.
And it wasn't like the media really pumped it up as like Adam Waldman has been completely booted from the case. He's no longer Johnny Depp's lawyer, kind of thing. But all it was there's something, and I don't fully understand it, but it's called like pro hac visa or something, which basically means Adam Waldman practices law in LA. That's where he's a lawyer, basically. But to do it in Virginia, you need special permission, which is that pro hac visa thing. So the judge just revoked that and said,
right,
your special permission to be a lawyer in Virginia for this case is removed. So he's still a lawyer.
On the case, he just can't actually go to court. So
yeah.
But guys, I got midnight here, so I'm gonna actually wrap this one up.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
But Stevie, if you usually stream at this time, you could jump on, or I'll jump on yours if you hit me up, whatever.
Yeah, Stevie's cool, man. He's got a lot of information, like good comments. Good look, man. You're a cool looking guy, so yeah, thanks for stopping by, man.
Well, cheers, mate. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
I'm gonna do some thanks from the comments because I'm sorry, I gotta apologize. We're just having a talk here, look at some tweets, so I didn't really get to the comments too much. So thank you, Riddle, for stopping by. Thank you, Calf. Thank you, Peaches, of course. Peaches, you got to jump on here one time so you could actually talk to Charlie, see how that goes, and I bet you'll blow him away. I bet you won't even hold a candle. So, Sean, Miss Anthropy, thank you so much. Caroline, Mayhem, Supergirl, I appreciate it. Eva, thank you so much. Froglegs, seeing you around. Thank you. And Lisa, this is actually Lisa. Thank you so much, Lisa. Lunkus, thank you. There's Peaches again. I don't hate Elon, but he is pretty pathetic excuse of a man. He seems to like to be controlled by and dominated by any woman. Okay, I could see that. Keely, thank you so much. And we used your tweet before, and I retweeted it. Zara, Rose, Mai, Elsie. There's next one again. All's well. Thank you, Crispy Co. Thank you, Witchy One. Thank you, John. You could jump on here at some point. Elsie again. Alan, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Bean. Gulliup, if I'm saying that right. Justice for Depp, thank you for the membership, which was joined today. Thank you so much. Margot. And yeah, so that's it for this one, guys. Let me oh, Guy, what's up? Thank you for stopping by. Guy's been here, Stevie, since I had like 100 subs. So let me put Stevie's channel in chat one more time before we go here. So Stevie, if you want to just say something about your channel. Stevie, you there?
Frozen?
I'm here, mate. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Right. Yeah, your channel's in the chat if you just want to say something about it. Right there, yeah.
Like I said before, just doing the Johnny Depp case at the moment. That's pretty much all I'm doing. Just did a stream before, going through Adam Waldman's tweets, a couple of the subpoenas from the recent additions to the Virginia trial, and in Justice Nichols' verdict as well. So if you want to check that out, go check that out. And I'll be I've been away for a few weeks now, I haven't done anything, but I'll be getting back into it more regularly over the next week or so. So thanks, mate.
Great.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, no, thanks for coming, man. It's always great. You're going goes without saying, a great guest. So I appreciate it.
Oh, cheers. Thank you.
Charlie, you want to say anything?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun hanging out with you, Stevie, you, John, as always, and I had a lot of fun reading those tweets.
Oh yeah, we gotta do this again.
So funny. So yeah, I look forward to doing some of that again. And of course, the audience, you guys are always great. So thanks for the comments, and I look forward to talking to you guys again soon.
Yeah, but we gotta go, and thank you guys so much.
See you guys. See you later.